Shout out to everybody, man.
All righty, Walter Payton, Man of the Year. I don't know if all of you saw, but my brother, Travis Kelce, Kansas City Chief, is nominated for the Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year from Chiefs owner Clark Hunt. Through his new Ignition Lab, the growing 87 and Running Foundation, and his partnership with Operation Breakthrough, Travis has impacted the lives of thousands of young people in the Kansas City region and beyond. Very few athletes in the history of the game have balanced the same level of team success, individual accolades, and community engagement. Trav, how's it feel to be nominated? This is awesome. This is a huge award.
It is a huge award. I love getting out here in the Kansas City community, man. I really do. They show up for each other so much, and they do it with so much pride. And that's the beauty of having that relationship with the community is always to try and make a better world for the ones that support you on game day, man, or just or need that help and that support in the community. And I've just been so lucky that I came here to Kansas City and got the opportunity from the Hunt family. And I realized real early on that they were an organization, and how they ran this organization was that they wanted everyone in the community, making sure the people in Kansas City felt the support that we feel on Sundays. And the one thing that you see when you first walk in that building is all of the winners of the Man of the Year in terms of, how much like history Kansas City players have in this community. And everybody getting acknowledged for that. And I don't do it for the awards. I don't do it for the acknowledgement. I do it for the smiles on the kids' faces at the Ignition Lab and at Operation Breakthrough, and to see what they do with what we give them at their exposure.
You're not lying.
And, and it's so cool to see what they have done with what they have to work with over there. And this year will be the first year that we actually had the high school kids. Long story short, Operation Breakthrough is a beautiful organization in Kansas City that helps out a lot of the underserved kids, especially on the east side. And yeah, that program, when I first got to Kansas City, stopped in 8th grade. And I really wanted to keep that going through the high school years, because I know how much of a knucklehead I was, and not having anywhere to go, or a safe haven, or just somewhere to perfect my craft after school. I don't know where the heck I would have been. So I really wanted to extend that for Operation Breakthrough. And that's when we created the Ignition Lab, 87 Running Ignition Lab, which is a STEM lab. It has everything from a mechanic shop, a muffler, a robotics lab, an entertainment studio, e-gaming. It has everything you could possibly need. A kitchen for kids that want to get into the culinary world.
It's remarkable, honestly. Yeah.
It's unbelievable. And I couldn't have done it without the support from KC and the support from everybody working at Operation Breakthrough. And sure enough, we couldn't have done this without the kids that actually want to make a difference with their lives. And that's the beauty of it. And that's why I do it, man.
Yeah, no, I think it's awesome. And, they convert some of the vehicles to electric. They're converting my truck to electric red.
Nice. Well, shout out to Tay. And the unbelievable Eras Tour has finally come to an end.
Hold on. How long was the Eras Tour?
It was
over 2 years?
Almost 2 years.
Almost 2 years?
March of the year that we played.
How many shows do you know off the top of your head?
149 or 152. I forget which one it was. Somewhere in there.
So many shows.
Is kind of how I sum it up.
149 shows in 21 countries. Wow.
It's insane. Absolutely insane. Over 10 million people in the stands over the course of it, like accumulatively. It's pretty crazy.
Well, shout out to Tay.
Shout out to everybody that was a part of that show. Obviously, it's her music, her tour, and everything. But that was a full production, man. That thing.
Yeah, fair enough.
It was the best tour in the world because of a lot of people, and but mostly because of Taylor. All right. Shout out to everybody, man.
All righty, Walter Payton, Man of the Year. I don't know if all of you.
We are a couple of weeks away from closing out 2024, but it could be that the surprises are not over yet, with a month that promises to be busy for Taylor Swift. In addition to the fact that the holiday season is already in full swing, the award-winning artist has just completed her successful Eras Tour, which has toured almost the entire world. Taylor Swift will turn 35 on December 13th, and her boyfriend, Travis Kelce, is already planning something special for the occasion. According to several sources, this is a significant birthday for Taylor, so she wants it to be even more memorable. The details of his plans are being kept under wraps. Travis has shared his ideas only with his inner circle, as he wants to make sure nothing spoils the surprise. They report. The source mentions that Kelce is not one to leave everything to the last minute, so he has been gathering details and gifts in recent months whenever he has had the opportunity. It's important to remember that for Kelce's 35th birthday in October, Swift reportedly spent the hefty sum of $360,000. Several reports point out that this includes lavish gifts and the exclusive rental of a Formula One circuit for a full day. It is very clear that the singer will take a break after her tour, which began on March 17, 2023, in Glendale, Arizona, and ended on December 8 in Vancouver, Canada, with Swift's imminent break and recovery time. It's unclear whether the Kansas City Chiefs star's birthday plans for her will be more modest. However, the couple is hoping to enjoy more moments together. The Kansas City Chiefs player will not let any inconvenience in his schedule stop him from spending time with Swift on her birthday. The Chiefs, with an impressive 11-1 record, will be in action over Taylor's birthday weekend. Her celebration is on Friday, while the defending champion team has a game scheduled for Sunday, December 15th in Ohio against the Cleveland Browns. Indiana Fever WNBA player Caitlin Clark is Time's Athlete of the Year, and in her profile, she opened up about the experience she had with Taylor Swift at the Eras Tour. Clark attended 2 shows during the singer's stop in Indianapolis last month. Swift's boyfriend, Travis Kelce, was also there on November 2nd, and Clark met him during the show. Time revealed that Swift had a special surprise for Clark, 4 bags of tour merchandise and a note where Swift wrote that Clark was inspiring to watch from afar. The singer added that Trav and I are excited to attend a Fever game once her tour wraps. She also invited Clark to go with her to a Kansas City Chiefs game to watch Kelce play. Clark reflected on the experience of being at the show and the attention she got from Swifties. "People are just going crazy that I'm there," she said. "I thought people would be so in their own world, ready to see Taylor. And it was just completely the opposite." Kelce recently spoke about meeting Clark on his podcast, New Heights. He touched on their shared Midwestern roots. Kelce is an Ohio native, while discussing his experience at the Indianapolis show. "Saw Caitlin Clark there, got to meet Caitlin," he said, per Billboard. "She's awesome, she loves being out there in Indianapolis, says it's a fun city, and we're both just true Midwesterners to the heart. Played high school ball, college ball, pro ball all out here in the Midwest, and it was cool catching up with her." Clark spoke in mid-November about her Eras Tour experience as well during the Women's Leadership Summit. Taylor Swift: "I just went 2 nights in a row in Indianapolis. I've been 3 times," the player shared. "I had a ton of bracelets, all the way up the arms. I had to take them off, my circulation was getting cut off. Everyone was just chucking their bracelets at me. I've seen her 3 times, and every time the show has just gotten better." Swift just wrapped her Eras Tour on December 8th. She has not shared her next plans yet. A source told Us Weekly on December 3rd that the singer is exhausted. She's excited for some relaxation and downtime. She will be celebrating her 35th birthday on December 13th, though. She loves a quaint party with her closest friends, the insider said. Taylor is excited about turning 35. She knows she's accomplished so much. Taylor Swift, exhausted but obviously grateful as Eras Tour ends, seems to be planning the holidays with beau Travis Kelce. The pop star now has plenty to celebrate as she winds down a monumental year. Fresh off the success of her record-breaking Eras Tour, the "I Can Do It with a Broken Heart" singer, 34, is now focusing on what's ahead with boyfriend Travis Kelce. A source told People that Swift and Kelce, who recently spent their first Thanksgiving together, are looking forward to the holidays. Kelce's Kansas City Chiefs are set to play against the Pittsburgh Steelers on Christmas Day, adding to the excitement of their festive plans. Swift, who is exhausted, but obviously so grateful, wrapped up her epic Eras Tour on Sunday, December 8th, in Vancouver, closing out an impressive 152-show run that began in March 2023. Reflecting on the journey during her final performance, she shared her gratitude with fans. "We have toured the entire world. We have had so many adventures," Swift said on stage. "It has been the most exciting, powerful, electrifying, intense, most challenging thing I've ever done in my entire life. We've gotten to perform for over 10 million people on this tour." The singer ended the show on an emotional note, telling the audience, "I want to thank every single one of you for being a part of the most thrilling chapter of my entire life to date, my beloved Eras Tour.